any Max hottest record in the world.
Delighted to say that the person who has made our hottest record, Drone Bomb Me, is sitting right in front of me right now. Hello, Anohni. Lovely to see you.
Hello.
Welcome to the Radio 1 studios.
Thanks.
Okay, so let's start with a name. Anohni. People will know you as Anthony and the Johnsons.
Yes, I have a group, Anthony and the Johnsons. I'm the singer from that group.
And this is your first album under the name Anohni.
Yeah, well, Anohni's the name I've been using in my personal life for like years now.
Okay.
So I just figured, why not? Since it's a really different kind of project and it sounds so different from my other work, it'd be a good time to sort of make that transition.
The first time I heard wind of this project is when we had Hudson Mohawke in the studios, and he told us that he was working with you.
Yeah.
And to me, it felt like such an interesting collaboration. And having heard the two records that are out there, or that will be out there in a few minutes, I'm just blown away by the results of this collaboration. The first of those was called 4 Degrees, which is out there to the world now. But the second one is our hottest record, and it's Drone Bomb Me. And before we hear it, I was hoping you could just tell us a little bit about the record and the thought process that went into this record.
Well, the song it's a love song from the perspective of a girl, maybe a girl in Afghanistan, like say a 9-year-old girl whose like family has been killed by a drone bomb, and she is kind of looking up at the sky, and she's gotten to herself in a place where she just wants to be killed by a drone bomb too. So it's quite sad, isn't it? And that's sometimes, especially as a kid, what you do when you're a victim of something terrible. You find a way to make sense of it. Do you know what I mean? Even sidle up closer to it. Do you know what I mean? So, I mean, that's the impetus for the lyrics. And obviously, it's quite confrontational. It's an indictment of America's, America and certain other countries, drone campaign in Afghanistan and Pakistan and so forth.
Okay. So what we'll do is we'll hear the song now.
It's quite dismal, isn't it?
No, but I mean,
it's
absolutely, like the lyrics, having heard it, I mean, I don't want to talk too much about it because we're all going to hear it together now, but it is absolutely heartbreaking, but there's an interesting juxtaposition with the music, which feels uplifting to me sometimes.
Yeah, it's a dance song.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like sort of a dance song, and we want you to capture a kind of innocence and even a sensuality of... And, it's a bit of there's a slight wryness to it, obviously, because it's saying one thing, but it means something very different.
Okay, here it is then. Our hottest record is Drone Bomb Me by Anohni.
Drone bomb me, blow me from the mountains and into the sea, blow me from the side of the mountain, blow my head off, explode my crystal guts, lay my purple on the grass. I have a glint in my eye, I think I wanna die, I wanna die, I wanna be the apple of your eye. So drone bomb me, blow me from the mountains and into the sea, blow me from the side of the mountains, blow my head off, explode my crystal guts, lay my purple on the grass, lay my purple on the grass. Let me be the first, I'm not so innocent. Let me be the one one that you choose from above. After all, I'm partly to blame, so don't bomb me. Blow me from the mountains and into the sea. Blow me from the mountains and into the sea. I'm not so innocent. I blow my head off, explode my crystal guts. My blood, choose my blood, my blood. Choose me tonight, choose me. Let me be the one that you choose tonight. Choose me tonight, tonight.
There you go, that was Drone Bomb Me. That was our hottest record in the world. We are joined by Anohni, a lady who is behind this record. And yeah, as I said before then, something about your voice, which is, you know, we all knew and loved your voice before this project, but the utter soulfulness of it, and the way that you are singing those lyrics, which are so kind of brutal and raw, it's just some of the most emotive music I've heard in such a long time. There's a whole album of it.
Yeah, that's
correct?
true. Yeah, it's a new album I'm putting out.
What's it called?
It's called Hopelessness.
And are all the songs kind of, I know the 4 Degrees song was a kind of a comment on climate change as well. Are they all kind of that way you said, the indictments kind of?
Yeah, well, the thing was that I wanted to do was, you know, I mean, I found myself like, you know, my past music has been quite pastoral and it's with symphony and, you know, and then I found myself in interview talking about these very, like, speaking very more and more vigorously about things that I cared about in reality, you know, and then attributing those meanings to these quite gossamer songs, you know what I mean? I thought, I got to a point where I said, I just want to write songs with teeth as sharp as my thoughts.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And so that was really the idea. Was I thought, well, no one's ever going to accept that. So I said, well, why don't we, you know, do it to songs? You know, use this aesthetic of music. It's a much more contemporary aesthetic of music than I have in my recent work. You know, use the sounds of today, you know, and make it really alluring to the ear. Make it really delicious to listen to.
Yeah.
And then embed it with this really intense lyrical content. So sort of like a Trojan horse in a way, you know, like, you know, just also to just challenge the medium of pop. What can we really say in pop? How vivid of a conversation can we really have in a pop song? You know, and so I sort of want to sort of challenge the edges of that a little bit, push it out.
Okay. Anohni, thank you so much for your time.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thank
I feel
you
like
for
I could talk
inviting
to you
me.
for about a week.
Well,
I'll listen to the album. When can we hear the album, Hopelessness?
it's coming out on May the 6th. The whole album's coming out on May the 6th. And we're actually releasing the video for the song. We have this incredible video that we did with Naomi Campbell that's coming out tomorrow.
Okay.
It's unbelievable. You have to see it. That Naomi did.
I can't wait to see that. Again, thank you so much for your time.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's such a pleasure. Let's hear that record again then. So Drone Bomb Me, courtesy of Anohni. This is our hottest record for the second time.